101.9 Dog FM, rocking the blues of Van Morrison, Gloria, Dylan Black, and Alyssa, Delle. It's a Friday morning. Terry Gillespie here as well. Van Morrison, B.B. King, Jimi Hendrix, artists like this that we play on Dog FM. I mean, who are some of the ones that, growing up as a young man, you're saying that 50 years now you've been doing music, so let's go back a few years. Who would have influenced you to even get into music at that point? Some of the artists.
Charles Mingus.
Okay, now that one is not ringing a bell.
Yeah,
Alyssa,
I know.
Charles Mingus? You play all his albums on your at home, eh?
See, yeah, we just play Charles Mingus all the time at my house.
No, but that's cool. That's cool. I apologize. I don't know who Charles Mingus is, but sure, he's a fine man.
We'll have to take a listen now.
Am I going to get an email from the Blues Society now to
Probably.
tell me?
Well, actually, you're not, because Charles Mingus is a jazz guy.
Okay.
And here's what happened. I heard him play in, we'll just leave his name hang in the wind here, but I heard him play when I was 14 years old. It turned me on to a kind of music that I had never heard before. Mm-hmm. And this was a long time ago, of course. When I was in New Orleans a couple of months ago, I heard that music exactly, and I've been waiting that long to hear it again. Mm. And what it is really the basis of all the rock music that we listen to, all the funk, all the soul, all everything. Mm. And Charles Mingus never made it to pop radio, but everybody who got there listened to him. Mm-hmm. So big influence.
But along the way, though, because like you're saying, all the years you put into this, do you pick up pieces of everybody?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because you've been through all these decades, all these different styles of music to get to where you are right now as an artist. You must have picked up from just about everywhere.
Well, you have to. I mean, that's, you're focused. You hear something on the radio and say, oh, man, I love that. So you learn how to do it. Mm-hmm. And if you're lucky, you hear something else and you learn how to do that, or else you get stuck in just the one thing. But all those names that you mentioned, those are all major influences. I remember when Jimi Hendrix's first record came out. Mm-hmm. I went into a music store and a good friend of mine was there and he said, hey, listen to this. And it was just like the world changed.
Yeah,
I had 3 copies of that record the first day. Wow. People kept stealing them.
Yeah, really.
I went back to the store. I want another one of those. He said, well, you have one? I said, no, I don't. It's gone.
That's funny. That's very cool.
Huge influences.
I'm sure you've influenced a few people along the way yourself. Mm-hmm. And how about we hear another live tune here? This is exciting. Terry's joining us this morning, getting ready for his big show tonight.
What are you going to play for us?
Inn. Yeah.
Well, I'll play a little song called New Mown Lawn, kind of a blues kind of thing in its own way.
Mm-hmm. All right. Here we go. Terry Gillespie on Dog FM.
Everybody talking about my new mown lawn. Everybody talking about my new mown lawn. Had to get the woman stay up past dawn. All the people want to know about the long, long green. All the people want to know about the long, long green. Driving in a Cadillac car with a beauty queen. You got to move, you got to shout. You got to move, baby, you got to shout. All the people want to know about my big black dog. Everybody talking about my big black dog. Stay out all night long, sleep in a hollow log. You got to move, you got to shout. You got to move, you got to shout, all night shaking. Yeah, that's right, baby. Mm-hmm. Everybody talking about my new mown lawn. Everybody talking about my new mown lawn. Had to get the woman, stay up past dawn. You got to move, you got to shout. You got to move, baby, you got to shout. all night shaking, all night shaking, all night breaking, all night believing, all night thieving, all night grieving, all night believing, all night, 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 all night.